welcome to the final We've All Done It podcast for 2023. I just wanted to take a few moments to, one, acknowledge we made it through an entire year of episodes and to thank you for coming along, listening, sharing with others, and just providing feedback. So I know how to make this better every single time I sit in front of the microphone. Ruby agrees. I don't know if you can hear her. She's very excited about this recording. She loves the holidays. So getting back into it. So I just want to say, 2023 has been a huge year for me in the sense that I published a book. I launched this podcast. I started publicly speaking and attending conferences as a speaker, moved halfway across the country. And also I learned a ton about myself and my business and this particular platform. I have learned a tremendous amount about what works, how to pivot quickly, what you guys seem to really like, and what you guys really don't seem to enjoy. And I'm taking all of those lessons and bringing those into 2024. So yes, so we're going to continue. Things are going to look a little different, and I'm going to leave that to 2024 because I really just want to focus on this moment and the reflection I encourage everyone to do at the end of 2020, at the end of every year, not just this year, but to really sit down and think through what worked well for you this year. What do you want to carry forward? What things didn't work so well, but you learned a lot and you want to carry those learnings forward? And what are just some things that weighed you down and held you back that you do not want to bring forward with you into the new year? And so today I wanted to talk about a few of the lessons that I've learned, that some of them are definitely things that I want to take forward. And I want to keep reminding myself and also reminding each and every one of you, these are the lessons that have been most valuable to me this year. So first is, having a plan matters, but adaptability really rules the day. I started this year with some things in mind, and not really all of it went the way I thought it was going to go. And the important part wasn't so much to sit there and, fixate on the plan and work the plan, but it was more of, what do I need to do in this moment to take the next step forward? And how do I adapt? When I started the plan at the beginning of 2023, and I had my ideas in mind, it did not necessarily take into account I was moving, at the end of July. So plans have to change, and that's okay. And there might be disappointment or fear or a lot of things mixed in there, but the adaptability is ultimately key in continuing to move forward. The second thing I want to talk about is the fact that failure is just a part of the process. And if you have been listening to all the episodes, you're going to know that there's some episodes that I feel like I did really well, and there's some episodes that did not go as well. And I'm speaking particularly about myself as a podcast host, in the sense that there was a lot I had to learn, not only in this front-facing part, but also behind the scenes. And sometimes I just had to accept that I did the best I could. Was this an A+ effort? No, not really, but that's okay. You don't learn if you don't make mistakes. And we have to constantly remind ourselves mistakes are just part of the learning process. And it's, the concept of fail forward. Don't fail backwards, you fail forward. It's something you failed, you figured it out, you won't make the same mistake again. You can just ask my brother if you listened to the last episode with him. I absolutely forgot to record. I didn't hit record. And I guarantee you I'm never going to do that again, especially after we had already finished the whole session and had to re-record it. Was it terrible? No. It was more embarrassing, I think, than a failure. But that's okay, because that's part of the process. The third thing I want to share with you is the importance of surrounding yourself with people who are honest and also build you up. Because you will always be your worst critic. I know I am my worst critic. I will nitpick things that other people won't even see or hear. So, you want the honest feedback of what could be better, what went well, what didn't go well, what could be better. And at the same time, you also want people who are showing up and consistently reminding you of what is already great and where maybe you're fixating on things that you don't need to fixate on. My community has grown this year, and I am so incredibly grateful for every single person that has supported me, who has given feedback, and because that has helped make me better, has made this podcast better. And it's also making my future writing better. So that we'll get into that in a second. And then last and the most important thing is, no matter what happens, no matter how derailed you may feel, how frustrated you may feel, you just got to keep going every single day. You just get up, put one foot in front of the other, and you keep going. Because failure, as it is a part of the process, but it's not an option. Like, failure is when you just quit, you quit, you just give up. And at this point, I'm not remotely ready to give up. There's just too much more to do, and there's just too much more to share. So looking forward, we got a lot of exciting stuff for 2024. This podcast is going to continue. It's going to look a little different, and we're going to try some new things and some fun stuff. But right now, I'm just incredibly excited. I'm already lining up guests. And when I say I am super thrilled with the people who have agreed to come on and the topics we're going to be discussing, I think you guys are going to love it. And with that being said, I still want to hear from you. So if there are specific things you want to hear discussed, there's challenges you're facing and you would love that to be a topic, just email me. You can, just message me. Let me know. Because that's the purpose of this, is how do we bring information? How do we bring ideas, tips, tricks, our lessons learned to you, so that hopefully it helps you navigate whatever challenge you're currently in, or a challenge that you foresee may show up in your very near future. So I just want to encourage you. I'm open to dialogue, so please don't hesitate to reach out. And lastly, I just want to say thank you for listening. Again, I know that's what I opened with. I want to close with it. Thank you for listening. I just please encourage you to share this. Go back and share episodes that you think episodes you liked with people that you think could benefit from them. And just again, communicate with me. Let me know what you think. Because I am very big into pivot when necessary. And we're going to try some stuff in Q1 next year. We're going to see how you guys respond to that. And if you like it, we'll continue. If not, I've got so many more ideas up my sleeve. It's kind of nuts. But with that, thank you. If you're not on my email list, please get on it, because there's some more stuff coming out. I'm going to be sharing some stuff towards the end of the year. And also gearing up towards the beginning of 2024, things you're not going to want to miss out on. So sign up. You can go to my website, KimberlyJBenoit.com, and find out more information. And then also for my leaders, one last thing, we're getting to the end of the year. If engagement is something you're struggling with, I have a free resource on my website. It's 3 secrets, 3 tips, things that you can do to immediately start seeing some shift in how you engage and how you work with your team. So it's a free resource. You can go download it. It's all available on my website. And with that, I just want to say happy holidays. I look forward to seeing you in 2024. With that, until I see you next time, take care.